child, is a child, is a child, is a child, is a child, is the child, is a child. Man, what's up? What's up? What's up? So this, of course, is the Friday night Q&A. You know, it's the Q&A, but as well as being the Q&A, this is also a time for us to preview the matches that are, of course, happening this weekend. And for me, to be honest, I don't think, because I was just looking through the fixtures, there isn't really there's not really like a marquee game happening. Well, you see, this may be a big game on paper, but I wouldn't really go out and say this is a big game. Arsenal v Man City. So I think really, with regards to the Premier League, it's Arsenal v Man City, although the game I'm actually really looking forward to the most isn't this weekend. It's actually on Tuesday, which is Dortmund against Mönchengladbach. So that's the game in which I'm like, okay, let's see what's going down. So, but with regards to this weekend, I suppose, yeah, Arsenal against Man City, which I think is on the Sunday. If I'm not mistaken, let me just double check that. Yeah, it's on Sunday. So yeah, it's late afternoon game on the Sunday. And I mean, for that game, you know, you would expect Man City to win that game. You really expect Man City to win that game. But Arsenal are one of those teams, even under your boy Frederick, that would somehow show up in a game like that. You know, so I just don't know whether, especially City, it's not, I don't know, City cannot afford to lose any more points, you know, because really at the moment right now, you know, it's pretty much a case of survival for Man City, because obviously Pep Guardiola, I still think that he believes his team can somehow catch Liverpool. Somehow, maybe. I don't know why, but I think somehow maybe he still thinks that his team still can. But I think if I'm looking at Arsenal, Man City, even if Arsenal playing at the Emirates, I don't see how Arsenal win that game. That's just me. I just don't see how Arsenal will win that game, because I just think that Arsenal may want to get that top four, but I just think Man City will be a lot more focused. And Ljungberg isn't the right guy for this Arsenal guys, you know, because I mean, I'm always a fan of like, you know what, if a guy is a caretaker, give him time. Give him time. You can't give Ljungberg any time. I think the sooner Arsenal gets someone new in, the better. And that new someone shouldn't be Marcelino. What up, peeps? What's going down, man? So remember, send in your questions, guys. This is the Friday night's Q&A, man. Send in your questions, send in your guys, and I'm all here with you to roll through. So remember, this is your platform. This is your platform to roll through, man. But yeah, man. So I expect City to get that dub. I expect City to get that dub. Maybe like I'd probably say 2-0. Probably say City, an easy City win for 2-0, because Frederick does not know what he's doing. But I think, yeah, I mean, maybe afterwards, after I've done a few questions, we will probably discuss Barcelona, Real Madrid, because obviously it's going to be a massive preview. We can obviously I want to leave the Champions League previews for Saturday and Sunday, because remember, Saturday will be the open hangout. I want to discuss the Monday draw then, and of course Sunday the draw as well. So maybe we can talk maybe a bit about El Clasico, and of course Dortmund against Leipzig. So you have Dortmund Leipzig on Tuesday. So next week is popping off. Tuesday Dortmund against Leipzig, and then Wednesday you have the El Clasico. So pretty cool. Let's hit this super chat right now, man. So from Saswat Pani, thank you for your super chat donation, my dear sir. So you still have the Virgil as your profile pic. So Saswat Pani says, with all these speculations with Pep leaving City, what if he goes to PSG and spend billions there and eventually wins a Champions League? Does it count as greatness? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't count as greatness, but you would have to still appreciate that as an achievement, because again, it's like, here's the thing, here's the caveat. If he goes there and is the first person to give that generation a Champions League, so Tuchel failed and all these other guys failed, then it would be an achievement. But at the same time, I wouldn't hold it as a great achievement. And as I said, it wouldn't count as greatness for me, because I'm all about degree of difficulty. And that's the thing about PSG. Like, it is not difficult to win a championship with PSG. If you have Neymar, flipping, if you have all these amazing players in your ranks and you can't win the Champions League, you're a chump. So you're a chump. So it wouldn't count as greatness for me, but it will still be a damn good achievement. Remember, guys, while you're here, visit the official website. The official website is popping up every single day. I update www.howfootballhot.com. The official website. Hit it up. I remember, shout out to my 18 patrons out there. The patrons are how you support your boy. I want at least 100 patrons by the end of this month, man. So sign up, become a patron for $1 a month, $5 a month, $10 a month, or be a host one for $20 a month. Link is in the description box below, or head to the website to become a patronage. Man. Let's start. And shout out to all my 18 patrons who've contributed. So let's see what questions are you guys saying, man. Sorry. I made a mistake. Dortmund versus Leipzig. Sorry, not Gladbach. Dortmund versus Leipzig. That's where we're at, man. So remember, guys, send in your questions, man. Send in your questionnaires. Best midfielder of his generation. So if it's not a question, I'm not. So you say best midfielder of his generation. I don't know whether you're talking about Pep or you're just talking in general. Who are the best midfielders of their generation? So, okay, like maybe I'll just say best midfielder of this generation. So let's say, let's put it this way. Let's do it by decade. The best midfielder of this decade, 2010 to 2020. I'm going to say, because I know a lot of people say. I mean, the names I'm thinking of are Xavi, Pirlo, Modric. So when you say midfielder, I'm going to hone it down to best central midfielder. How about that? So best central midfielder of this decade, I would have to say it might have to be Xavi. Because if we take 2010, that was the World Cup. 2011, that was the Champions League. And I think that but then people will then say, okay, what about 2012, 2013, 2014? Because again, like, because I forgot Schweinsteiger. So this is the issue for me. I think it's between three guys. So let's break it down like this. It's between three guys: Xavi, Schweinsteiger, and Modric. So think about Xavi. Xavi had 2010 World Cup, 2011 Champions League. Schweinsteiger had the 2013 treble, 2014 World Cup. Then Modric had 2016 CL, 2017 CL, 2018 CL, and also the 2018 World Cup. I think you can make a strong argument about Schweinsteiger. You can make a strong argument for Schweinsteiger because, see, the thing about Xavi is it's bleeding through, because Xavi, you have to take 08, 09 as well. Because 08, remember, that was the Euros. 09, 2012 Euros. I forgot, 2012 Euros. Ish, might have to be Xavi. I forgot about that. So basically, because so Xavi, because if we were saying 2010, 2020, or I know we're going to count 2010. So for Xavi, 2010 World Cup, 2011 Champions League, 2012 Euros, Xavi, then Schweinsteiger, then Modric. Yeah. I mean, like, because again, like, he was one of the key components for that 2010 World Cup win. He was one of the best midfield performances. Was his second performance in the 2011 Champions League final. And then 2012, bro, that I still remember, like, funny story. I'll keep it real. I wanted Italy to win those Euros because look, black, black Balotelli. I had to do that. I wanted Italy to win it so badly. And I remember when I was watching it in this bar, because I wanted to watch it in another bar, but there was some issues with the transfer. So I watched it at this bar. And I remember that through ball that Xavi gave to Jordi Alba. And once Jordi Alba scored that, I left the bar. And I remember how pissed off I was when I was walking home. I was so angry. I was so angry because I wanted Italy to win because of Balotelli. But yeah, I'm gonna have to give that dub to your boy Xavi, man. He's Granny Jack. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. What else are you guys saying? PL over Modric, man. You see, people say Iniesta. When you say midfielder, my brain goes to central midfielder because, guys, whenever like the midfield are different positions, I cannot compare a central midfielder to a number 10. I cannot compare a number 10 to a DM. Those are vastly very different roles. Those are very, very different roles. The role of a central midfielder is very different. So when we're talking about Xavi, I bring in Pirlo, I bring in Modric, I bring in Schweinsteiger, you bring in Gerrard, you probably bring in Lampard, you bring in Scholes. Those are the guys that you bring in. Now, when we talk Iniesta, we bring in Totti, we bring in David Silva. So those are the kinds of guys that you're really looking at to bring in. Maybe a Beckham, because Beckham you would argue was like a supporting striker stroke number 10. So there are many different roles. Same with the DM. You look at Makelele, you look at Kante, you look at Busquets, you look at all this kind of guys, Gilberto Silva. So there are many different roles. So when you look at a midfielder, central midfielder, I'm have to roll with your boy Xavi. I'm have to roll with your boy Xavi, man. But see now, if we now say 2000 to 2010. 2000 to 2010. See, 2000 to 2010, I was going to say Pirlo. But then your boy Zeus said what's up. Your boy Zeus said what's up, man. I mean, your boy Zeus said what's up. Zizu was like, you know what? I'm alive. So your boy Zeus said what's up. Because, see, for Pirlo, 2006 World Cup, 2007, but beyond those things, Pirlo really came into his element towards kind of like from 05 towards the end, he came in his element. But then Zidane said what's up in Euro 2000. Zidane said what's up in the 02 Champions League final, and Zidane said what's up in 2006. See, with Zidane is weird. See, so with Zidane, do you count Zidane as a central midfielder or as an attacking midfielder? That's the thing. Is he a central midfielder or is he an attacking midfielder? Because I've seen a lot of people that would count him as a number 10, but I would, you see, I would call him a cam. But as much as you call him a cam, when I look for him the way that he played for France, he played much more as a central midfielder because really the central midfielder is the guy in the middle of the pitch who really dictates and is the metronome for the team. So maybe for Real Madrid, he was much more of a cam, but for France, I think he played much more of a central midfielder in my view. But you got to give the dub to your boy Zoo. You got to give the dub to your boy Zoo. So Super Dacia, thank you, Mr. Sasot Pani, man. So Sasot Pani said, is Kante the most versatile midfielder of all time? That's a strong question. Because you know what? I'm always hesitant to call any player currently playing the most anything of all time. Because I'm always a guy that's like, no, retire first, then we can look at your entire career. That's why when you look at the Hall of Fame on the Football Hot website, the guys in the Hall of Fame are not active players. You're only qualified for being in the Hall of Fame if you've done your bit for the community. So, but still, with that being said, when I just think of you see, like Gerrard was very versatile. You know, you could play Gerrard in many different positions. But with regards, I cannot think of a more versatile midfielder who is quality in all the positions than Kante, because Kante is arguably one of the best DMs in the world. Kante has shown us he is a very good central midfielder, and when you look at how Kante plays in the final third and how he's grown adept to the final third, it's like if he's played there forever. So I can't think of any other midfielder who can play in the final third, in the middle of the pitch, and in the first third, in the defensive third, as well as Kante does. So you may be onto something, bro. You may be onto something there, bro. Wait, I don't think Modric was in the 06 World Cup, bro. I don't think he was, man. Kimmich is another one. Yes, Joshua Kimmich is very versatile. You know, you see, what I always say that Joshua Kimmich is the most versatile young player out there, because Kimmich can play all positions in defense and he can play in midfield. And the guy is very good going forward and also very good defensively. But yeah, he's damn good, man. All right, let's see. What other questions are you saying? I think someone asked a question about Ansu Fati, man. Someone asked a question on Ansu Fati. Okay, man. So I thought someone was talking about Ansu Fati. But yeah, look, man. So yeah, my prediction for Sunday is I'm just going to say Man City 2-0. Leipzig Dortmund is going to be very interesting, and I think Leipzig win that game. But man, Wednesday is going to be big. Wednesday is going to be huge, man. But as huge as Wednesday is, the annoying thing is flipping that clown Hazard got injured. Why did he have to get injured? Why did clown how to say injured, man? Messed up, man. So HH, what do you think Uncle Mo can achieve if he gets Koulibaly? Oh, that's a nice question, man. You see, because for me, like, Uncle Mo is definitely a dude who he always builds from the back. And I do feel that he's learned maybe a few tricks with regards to attacking and offensive strategies, but you can never change the very core of someone. You can never change the very core of a man. And I think at the very core of Uncle Mo is, it's defense first. We build from the back and we really maintain that quality for ourselves defensively, man. So what can he achieve with Koulibaly, man? Let's say Koulibaly is in this Tottenham side. 100% their defense improves. And I do feel that they're in a stronger position to win trophies. But, and this is a strong but, I respect Harry Kane's goal scoring part. I respect what the absolute amazingness of your boy Heung-min Son. But with that being said, I still believe and I still feel that they need another amazing attacking player. So even if they get Koulibaly, they'll win more, they'll concede less, win more games. But I do feel that they do need another attacking player, because as good as Koulibaly is, Koulibaly would not help them win that game against United. And against a team like United, where they came tactically unstuck, you need someone with different ideas and the ability to do something out of the ordinary, an extraordinary player to be able to help you out of those difficult, tough situations when you're getting tactically menstruated. So yeah, I still don't feel Koulibaly is enough for a trophy. I still don't think Koulibaly is enough for the trophy. So putting that to one side, man. Douglas Costa, he's sick. So what else is there? Yeah, Man City will keep a clean sheet, man. Who do you want to avoid in the next round, HH? So for Chelsea, let's pull up this whole thing right now. To avoid in the next round. So that's what you want. Yeah, that's what you want. Yeah, man. You sure about that, man? Yeah, man. So Chelsea in a second. So I think Chelsea can beat PSG. Bayern. Avoid Juventus. You see, avoid Juventus, avoid Barcelona, avoid Leipzig. Those are the teams to avoid. Juve, Leipzig, and Barcelona. Avoid those guys. I think PSG would be fun. I think PSG would be a lot of fun. I'm not saying that they would definitely win or anything, but what I'm saying is that PSG would definitely be a lot of fun, man. Hey, what the heck? Okay, there you go. I just think PSG would be a lot of fun. So yeah, bring on PSG. Bring them on. Bring them on. What's up, PSG? What are you gonna do? Think I'm scared of you, baby? Bring on PSG, man. What? Why is Conte a brick manager in the Champions League? Well, there are levels. There are levels to things in life, and I just think that Conte's level is being a league merchant. It is just what it is. Like, his level is just being a league merchant. So he obviously isn't. Let me just position this a bit better. There we go. He obviously isn't built for being successful in the Champions League, because in the Champions League you need a different kind of management, and you need to be there are different kinds of tactics involved, because the beauty. But see, this the weird thing. It's so many different elements. One element is the whole two-legged thing. That is such a tactical situation as a manager, as to how do we plan for the match at home? How do we plan for the match away? How do we set up for the first leg? How do we set up for the second leg? But even beyond that, the group stage, that in itself has its own ball of wax. And I think what Conte has to realize is that the mindset that you have for a league game is very different from the mindset that you have for a flipping Champions League game. These are two very different mindsets, and I think that hasn't really sort of resonated with him. Where, bro, you're not really sort of understanding how to make a team prepared for the Champions League. Because I would say that to people. Why is it that Man City could very easily beat Tottenham all the time in the league? But when it now comes to the Champions League, it was different, because Tottenham's psychology in the Champions League was very different. So, and for me, I'm sorry, man. My estimation of Conte went down tremendously by them getting knocked out in the group stage. For me, that's just embarrassing. That's just completely and utterly embarrassing. How you got in the group stage is, bro. You had the game at home, at your crib, full strength team. PK wasn't there. Arthur wasn't there. Flicking Messi wasn't there. All you had to go up against was a French hairdresser named Antoine. Shocking, man. Shocking, man. I dare. No. I dare Cristiano to knock out Chelsea. That would be too evil. If Chelsea gets Juventus and Cristiano scores the goal to knock out Chelsea, bro, I'll go crazy. I'll go crazy. Like, I'll start biting people. Like, that would be so evil. I don't think that the football god would allow that to happen to me. I don't think life will allow that to happen to me, because no, that's just demonic. That would be straight on demonic. So no. Come on, no way. Come on, guys, send in those questions. Thoughts on Michael Bay's new Netflix movie? I hate Michael Bay, and I've not even seen the trailer, because I just hate Michael Bay's film. So, and there's nothing worse than you team up Michael Bay with Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is one of the most overrated, trashiest actors in Hollywood right now. So for me, nah. That's Michael Bay, Ryan Reynolds. No way, man. What is Martial's peak potential? Martial is a very good player. And again, this goes back to the whole Erling Haaland thing. All I needed to see was just a few minutes of Martial to know that, oh no, this guy's really good. No, this guy is actually a really good player. And I believe that he can be truly amazing. Like, he can be like Trezeguet level. I think he can be like a peak Trezeguet. So, but my thing is, will he be able to develop to be that top player at Man United? I'm not sure. But for me, I think basically Martial's peak potential is upper tier 2. That's how good at. I think he can definitely be like an upper tier 2 level 2 player. So remember, so basically it's like upper tier 2 level 1, upper tier 2 level 2, upper tier 2 level 3. So I think his peak level, I think, is upper tier 2 level 2, which is huge. Let's keep it real. Upper tier 2 level 2 is pretty huge. But so right now he's still tier 3. He's still a tier 3 dude, man. But I just think, to reach your peak potential, it's 2 things. You have to find the right club, the right system, the right manager. You need these things. Without these 3 things, you will not reach your peak potential. Very few players have the ability to go into a situation where, you don't have the right manager, you don't have the right system, but you can still reach the peak potential. But especially if you're a young player, you have to have the right environment, the coach, the players, the environment, the system, and so on and so forth. So for Martial, I think that, the beauty of Man United is that he will always play. And he will always get opportunities, and you only get better by playing. So the fact that he will always have game time at United is great. But my thing about it is that, is United the kind of team, but specifically, is Goli Gunnar Solskjaer the right kind of manager to get the best out of Martial? I don't know. I have my doubts. If Bayern gets Koulibaly and Sané by next season, could they win the Champions League? Interesting. If Bayern gets Koulibaly, that would be huge. That would be massive, because that would greatly improve their defense and greatly stop the kind of mistake. Because Bayern need the last truly great defender Bayern had, let's keep it a stack, was probably, I think probably when peak Boateng. So when it was like peak Boateng, that's probably the last three great defender they had, or when Hummels moved. So when they had Boateng and Hummels, who have both declined. Because right now Bayern are playing and now having to play Pava and flipping Alaba in central defense, which is crazy. That just shows how much they are suffering. So they are in need of a central defender. I think from Bayern, that should be their priority, to get a top central defender. Boateng is finished. He's done. Sola ain't that great. And Pava and Alaba are really wing backs. So Koulibaly would be huge. Leroy Sané. Now Bayern have all their sights set on Leroy Sané. So if they were to get Leroy Sané and Koulibaly, I do believe that they would be strong favorites to win the Champions League. If they can, if they can keep a hold of Lewandowski, keep a hold of Gnabry, and you add Sané in on the left, and you have Koulibaly in defense, and if they can then keep a hold of Coutinho, Bayern are looking very good. Because for me, like, Gnabry is cool. He's cool. He ain't Leroy Sané. Leroy Sané is amazing. Leroy Sané is one of the best wingers in the world. So that's what they want to get, man. All right, let's see what else you guys saying. Pava. No. Dante was average, Brand. Dante was average. Will you shut down the football hut if Chelsea make Champions League? Bro, if Chelsea make the CL semis, I will do a 3-hour documentary. I will do a 3-hour documentary insulting every single person that doubted your boy. So you better be careful. You better hope that they don't. If they go through like that, I will do a 3-hour documentary insulting your boy, man. I need to tear Ndidi. See, Ndidi, Wilfred Ndidi, man. This is what the boy has been doing and how he's been holding it down, man. You see, Vardy, I've got to pull Vardy. Vardy's probably, I'd say Vardy and Ndidi are probably tier 2. Vardy and Ndidi, they probably have to be tier 2. Yeah, they're both tier 2. So yeah, I'm going to tier them. I'm going to tier them. I'll put them in their tiers. I'll put them in their tiers, man. But what do you think of also criticizing the hell? What do you think of also criticizing the China government for the treatment of Muslims? Bro, all power to you. But watch your back. Because my Chinese homeboys don't play. So watch your back. My Chinese don't play. So it says, so UH, why do you hate Cristiano so much when he did nothing to you? Meanwhile, Liasi cheated you in the semi. Milko, what is your? You are on Messi's flipping ick. Stay off Messi's ick. Milko, let me put it to you simply. I find Cristiano arrogant, extremely arrogant, and he overestimates himself, and he is obsessed with still being seen as one of the best players in the world when he isn't. Messi, whether you like it or not, was one of the best players last season, and his individual contributions towards Barcelona, I thought, was flipping outstanding. If you've played football and you play football, you will appreciate just what the hell Messi was able to do as an individual. You can't expect him to literally have to shop in every single game. And he even gave opportunities for other guys to get it done in that game against Liverpool, but they didn't. They failed. So the issue isn't Messi. The issue is Jessica Alba, it's Coutinho, it's the Cannibal, and it's Uncle Ernie. Simple as flipping that, bro. Semis, yeah, I still believe in the semis, man. Semis is real, man. Semis is real. HH, what is the fixture you really want to see drawn on Monday? I think the main one I would like is Liverpool Real Madrid would be nice. I think Liverpool Real Madrid would be nice, but I don't know whether it would be too early. PSG Dortmund would be tight. PSG Dortmund would be tight. Leipzig Tottenham would be interesting. Leipzig Tottenham would be interesting, you know. So yeah, but I think Liverpool Real Madrid would be cool. It's just that it would be too early. But if it did happen, I was like, wow, because I think Zidane came out and said that he believes that Real Madrid would beat Liverpool. And I'm like, bro, thanks for that, bro, but that's a bit too much, man. Yes, the Sick is the best American player of all time. He is. Like, what American players have been? Landon Donovan, Clint Dempsey. And for me, the fact that, and this is no offense to the Sick, but the fact that the Sick is the best American player of all time shows you how disrespectful Americans have been to the sport of football. And it shows that how little they have cared about nurturing talent in the sport of football, because I think it is ridiculous that Pulisic is quite easily and quite far away the best football player that America have produced. And if that is the case, how does America think that they are actually ever going to be able to win a flipping World Cup? How? If the Sick is the best player that you can produce, how do you expect yourself to win a flipping World Cup, man? So that's just ridiculous, man. What tier do you put Rashford? Upper tier 3. I'll give him right now upper tier 3. Can't give him tier 2. Relax, chill. Upper tier 3, level 3. How about that? Upper tier 3. No, upper tier 3, level 1. Upper tier 3, level 1. That's what I'll put for him right now. So yeah, upper tier 3, level 1, man. That's good, man. Yeah, bro, semis minimum. What's up? I know that's what I'm saying, baby. Tim Howard, you see, I think you see for me, like whenever I see the whole Tim Howard thing is outfield players and goalkeepers. Those are two different disciplines, you know. And even if goalkeepers are still players and everything, but it's still something different. And so when I just think of, whenever I'm thinking, okay, America's best player, I think, okay, America's best outfield player. You know, I think of America's best outfield player. So when you're looking at their best outfield player, I'm saying it is Pulisic. You know, and again for America, because people always ask, like, when do you think America will? Let It's, it's like, when do you think America will win a World Cup? Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. Because Americans just do not care enough about football. And I think see that there's no point in America even getting hyped for World Cup if you're not going to put in the money and the investments into nurturing the amazing talents that actually exists for you in America. Because remember, America, you've got blacks, you've got Mexicans, you've got Asians, you've got so many different races, but for some reason, the sport is only accessible by white women and middle-class white women, hence soccer moms. Hey, man, I'm a soccer mom. I'm like, come on, bro. You know, like the only way that America are able to compete is if it is accessible to the lower class, middle class, and so forth. So when you have more people involved in the sport, then you can make headway. Because America do not believe that you can just waltz in there, give in an effort, all because you're organized and beat a team like a Spain and Italy, a France, an Argentina, or a Brazil, or a Chile. It's not going to happen, you know, because football is still a very technically based sport. And what Greece did in Euro 2004, bro, I still don't understand what the hell. I don't understand that. That is like the moon landing. Even if I don't believe that the moon landing actually happened, bro, go watch Capricorn 1. That's they never landed on the flipping moon, bro. But it's like, yeah, same thing. Like, so Greece winning the Euros in 2004, it's one of those unexplained mysteries as to how the hell did these guys do this? How the hell did these guys do this? So, but that Greece Euros happens like once a lifetime. America are not winning a World Cup anytime soon. More so, America are not winning a World Cup if they don't take football seriously and if they don't have the proper investments into football. Then it's not happening. But yeah, guys, but look at even at the previews, man. I think I already said that's again. Really, the main can Watford beat Liverpool? I mean, because look, I've said this, and maybe I'm wrong. Liverpool will take an L. How many L's I don't know, but I still believe they'll take at least one L. Because I feel Arsenal's invincible record is going to last some time. Now, Liverpool may not lose to Watford. They may not. But I just don't. My gut tells me that Liverpool won't go unbeaten. But these guys don't know how to lose. They don't know how to lose. The only guys that they've lost to is flipping Napoli at their crib. And see, this is what I've said. If Liverpool come through the Etihad game without a loss, and maybe the United game, but specifically, if they come to that Etihad game and they don't lose, I mean, then, maybe. So, as you know, what will be interesting is let's just see what they do up until the Club World Cup. Then after the Club World Cup, coming back from the Club World Cup, how will they react to that? It's a different thing. But look, as I said again, the season isn't over. Chelsea are still mathematically in it. Screw you. Chelsea is still mathematically in it. The treble is still on. The treble is still on. Okay, believe in the flipping treble, man. Yeah, man, Arsenal the only in Invincibles, man. Who will Chelsea buy in January, HH? Now, I don't know who they will buy, but I know who they should buy. They should try and get Alphonso Davies. And see, people have said no to this. See, if they went for Zaha, I think Zaha would be cool. Zaha would be cool, but I do get the whole lack of an end product. Because see, the thing with Zaha is he's very talented, 100%, very, very talented player. But I don't know how he would handle the transition of being the main man at Crystal Palace, allowed to do whatever he wants, lose the ball as many times as he wants because he's so far and away the best and most important player. And him coming to a team where you have to play a particular kind of role. This isn't all about you. You're now within a team, and there are all the other guys on your level and even at a higher level than you. How will he be able to translate into doing that? So that's tricky. If Sancho is available, If Sancho's available, I think Sancho in the Chelsea team would be super exciting. Sancho in that Chelsea team would be super exciting, man. So, I mean, Alphonso Davies, Sancho, Ziyech. How about that? Get those guys in there, man. Messi to Chelsea in January still 80%. Yeah, it is. You guys think Chelsea have been trying tapping up Messi. They're in secret talks with Messi, and people will call me crazy and everything. Don't be surprised if let's say Barcelona screw up this season. Don't be surprised if you see Messi at Chelsea, because Messi has said that he admires Stamford Bridge and Chelsea. He's really close friends with Roman Abramovich. So, and the most likely destination for Messi, if he was to leave Barcelona, is Chelsea. And if Chelsea get Messi, it's a wrap. Like it's finished. Like Chelsea win everything. They win everything, And it's going to be a reality because I can already envision and see Messi wearing blue. I can already see him wearing blue. So, and I think there's a 72% chance of it happening next summer. January is tricky. See, January I'm going to say like a 40% chance, like a 43% chance, but there's like a 71% chance of Messi joining Chelsea next summer, and I think that is going to be the huge signing. But it is a very much a reality. It can definitely much happen, man. Get Muller or Lewandowski? It depends. If I need to win a game, get Muller. If I'm looking at a season and I'm trying to build a certain team, Lewandowski. So if I've got quality players around with really good attacking midfielders, I'll bring in a Lewandowski. But if I need to win a game and I just need a striker to put the ball in the net, specifically in big games, I'm going to roll with it again, Muller, personally, man. So, I ain't smoking in anything, man. What do you mean I'm smoking, man? Name no, what up, baby? What do you think of Havertz to Barcelona? Has Kai Havertz done enough to show us that he's the next big thing? So if Kai Havertz was to join Barcelona, again, look, he's talented. He's a good player, but I would not advise either Barcelona or Kai Havertz to make the move. I think the move is too soon. I think Havertz maybe needs another season or two at Bayer Leverkusen, prove himself, boost himself up, get a bit more experience within the level of Bayer Leverkusen before moving to Barcelona, because you could move there. It could be too demanding. You may not be able to work in the system, and then you'll be screwed. You'll be fully screwed. But a player who I think Barcelona should get, who they won't be able to get, but who they would get that would fit what they're doing with Messi is Gabriel Jesus. So Gabriel Jesus is the kind of player that if they were able to get him, it would work. And if Messi is joining Chelsea in the summer, I think they have to look for a replacement, either Jesus or someone else. All right, let's see what you guys. Hope I didn't miss any super chats. Boom, 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 boom. Double for scenes. Look, I know, look, man. Watford ain't doing much. I know, I get it, man. It is based on recent performances. Can PSG win the Champions League? I don't give a crap about the Uber Eats. Point one. Point two, Real Madrid are a team still in development. FC Brugge, Galatasaray. PSG have done nothing, absolutely nothing, absolutely zilch to show me or to prove to me that they can actually make some serious headway this coming season. They've shown nothing, absolutely done nothing. So I don't know why people keep putting them in as the favorites. It's like, what have they done? What have they shown? And I keep saying, I don't know why people can't listen to me. Get in a semi-final. Get in the semi-final, then we'll talk. You've spent all this money, bought all these players. How many seasons have we had these kinds of players for? About 5, 6, 7 seasons. You haven't sniffed a semi. You haven't sniffed a semi. So if it's Guys, think about it. Use your brains. Just try and engage your brains. So you're trying to make an argument for a team to win a Champions League who have never been in a semi-final. Does that sound logical to you? That's what I'm saying. Does that sound logical to you at all? I don't think it does, man. Prime Zidane. There's look, you guys may be laughing, man. When Messi joins Chelsea next summer, then you'll see, man. Then you shall see. Oh, what the heck? So let's see what other questions you have. H, will you induct Pep if Man City draw against Arsenal? Man City are not going to draw against Arsenal. Man City will beat Arsenal. I mean, if somehow, some way, by some kind of crazy, screwed up, messed upness, these guys don't get it done against Arsenal, bruh. I mean, see, if that happens, now it's a case of where, City in now fighting to maintain top four. so basically, so then it's like, wait, so forget about the title. Try and actually maintain and stay in the Champions League and stay at the top four. But I just don't see, guys. You're dealing with Lundberg, bro. They drew with Standard Liège. They were almost about to lose to West Ham. They still with the Standard Liège. So I can't have faith in Frederick. Frederick has shown to us that he isn't ready for top tier management. He isn't ready. So I don't think that, unless by some weird luck, City miss a whole host of chances and Arsenal just managed to take their chances, and the only way that Arsenal win this game is by luck. It's by luck. But I don't think that they'll have enough luck to beat Man City. And I think like Man City know that, look, guys, we can't drop any points. I think Pep knows that we can't drop any points. That let's just go on a crazy winning run and let's see where everything rides. Because maybe if we go on a winning run, it would still happen. But at the very least, to give ourselves the best chance of defending our title, let's just go on a flipping crazy, stupendous winning run. Yeah. So what else you guys saying, man? How's it going down? Let's see. If PSG were in Syria or La Liga, would that help them go farther in the Champions League? Yes, it would. If they were in the Syria, you're now battling with Juventus. So you're forced to be competitive. And those games against Juventus will be very close. But throughout the season, you're forced to raise your benchmark as you're having a real title challenge and race with Juventus. Same thing with La Liga. If you're in La Liga, you're having to be sharp, and you're having in a huge massive title race with both Real Madrid and Barcelona. When you're so clearly the best team in your league, and you're smacking guys, you're lubricating, sacrificing, menstruating guys, then it's very hard for you to sort of like motivate yourself and really get yourself in the mind frame to really attack and actually do something in the CL. So that is what will always harm PSG. What will always harm PSG is the fact that they're in a one-team league, and that's also what has sort of been probably harming Juventus to a lesser degree, because as much as Juve are also in a one-team league, I think Serie A is more competitive, and I think Napoli have pushed Juventus a lot more than any team in the French league has, and by that's why Juve managed to make it to two finals. They lost both, by the way, but they still managed to make it to two finals. PSG, have PSG ever made a semi? Yeah, no. Pep, remember, he counted that thingy party, man. Man City ain't losing or drawing to Arsenal. I don't know how many times they're not losing or drawing to Arsenal, bro. It ain't happening, man. It's not going to happen, man. Yeah, no, I am going to try and do a team of the decade video. I mean, that's going to. I mean, so if we're even thinking about a team of the decade, let's just spitball it right now. Team of the decade, man. I mean, as far as a keeper goes, keeper. I mean, I was going to say Casillas, but Neuer. I think Neuer will be my keeper. See, I always go 4-3-3. So Neuer would probably be my keeper. So if you go 4-3-3, my 4, I'd still say Lam would be around my right back. My left back would be Marcelo. Screw you. My 2 central defenders would be Ramos. In the probably Ramos and Van Dijk as my 2 central. Even if Van Dijk has only had 2 years, but I might say Van Dijk. I'm trying because when I say Varane, not really, but I'll probably say Ramos and Van Dijk. I ain't saying Piqué. Get out of here. So if I'm not going to go for my 3, I will do 4-3-3. Screw 4-3-3. My 4-3. My formations have always been 3-4-3 or 4-3-3. So my 3 in the midfield would be. I'd have Xavi, I'd have Kante, and I'd have Iniesta. So Iniesta, Kante, Xavi. Then my top 3, you have to have Messi, I'm trying to think if I'm missing someone. So I'm trying to think. So 2011, 2012, 2014. You know what I'll do? I'll tell you what I'll do. Scrap that. Let's go back into the midfield. My midfield will be Schweinsteiger, Xavi, Kante. Then my top 3. What is it? So my top 3 would be Lewandowski, Messi, Iniesta. Oh, I knew I was forgetting a clown. I knew I was forgetting a clown. I knew I was forgetting a clown. See, so do I roll with a Neymar? Because you have to have Iniesta in there. You have to have Iniesta in there, man. Yeah, that's basically yes. That's a tough one. I've got to think about that. There's no way in hell I'm having Aguero, man. There's no way I'm having Aguero in there. Wait. I just gave a midfield of Kante, Schweinsteiger, and Xavi. Are you sick? Do you know how insane that midfield is? That's a crazy midfield. Bro, Cristiano ain't my team of the decade, bro. Nah. I mean, ooh, do we? I mean, should we? What if we say Zad, Messi, Lewandowski? Zad, Messi, Lewandowski. That'll be tight. Zad, Messi, Lewandowski would be bro. That'll be tight. That would be tight. That would be flipping tight, man. You see, the Cannibal. See if it's between the Cannibal and Lewandowski. I'm rolling with Lewandowski. I'm rolling with Lewandowski. I mean, Lewandowski with Zad and Messi would be insane. That would be insane. That would be flipping insane, man. But wait, why are you guys even mentioning Aguero? What the hell can Aguero do, man? Hell no. So let's see, what else are you guys saying, man? So guys, last 8 minutes, last 7 minutes. Send in your cues, man. Last 7 minutes, baby. So again, as I said again, Liverpool, you need to hold an L. You've won enough. You need to hold an L. You need to allow Chelsea back in the title race. 2-0 Man City. 2-0 Man City. That's my thing, man. 2-0 Man City. So can I say something? Okay, maybe that's for a football battle. Cannonball versus Lewandowski, because football battles will be returning. You know, I just had to find my time that football battles will be returning, man. But you see, that's the thing. Cannonball and Messi have a pretty good understanding. Messi and Lewandowski would be crazy because we've never seen it. But imagine Lewandowski and Messi playing together, because we all know how good of a footballer Lewandowski is and just how multi-skilled he is. Lewandowski has never played with a guy like Messi in a team before, never. I just think a Messi Lewandowski combination would be insane. Would be insane. Put it this way. Put it this way. Put Lewandowski in Barcelona. I think they pretty much do back-to-back trebles. Put Lewandowski in Barcelona, they could potentially do back-to-back trebles. That's what I'm talking about. That's that is where I'm like you can potentially see back-to-back flipping trebles, bro. Let me just see a thing, man. Messi and Benzema. Could be cool. So say, HH, when coaches make decisions during a game, is this really a game of chess? You see, when managers make a decision in a game, I wouldn't really call it chess. I would just say, it's because see, there are different kinds of managers. You see, Ancelotti believes that he's prepared his players so well that he doesn't need to have that much in-game management. That's why he's, how do you say, Ancelotti giving so many instructions, because he likes to allow the players to the freedom. So obviously we know what we've trained for, but let me not overbear them and micromanage them. But then there's someone like a Pep or a Mourinho, they like to constantly be making changes, making tweaks, making changes. And in any kind of gap, they will pull the players and say, yo, bro, move here, go here, move aside. So I just think that, in-game management depends on the kind of manager you are. Because not every manager likes to constantly make in-game managers. Not every kind of manager is a micromanager. They just say, what? Let things just flow. Let it flow like some fine wine. And then they just allow them to do their thing, man. Ibra is 10 times better than Lewandowski. Has Ibrahimovic ever been in a Champions League final? Shout out to my Patreon member, Mr. Mo. Shout out to my Patreon member, Mr. Mo Waterman. Thank you, bro, for your patronage. But Mr. Mo, has Ibrahimovic ever been in a Champions League final? Has he? Lewandowski scored 4 Gs in a semi that led them to a final. So, that's what I'm saying, bro. Oh, bro. Brick of the decade. Wow. Jeez. No, that would be interesting. A brick 11. a brick 11 of the decade. Oh, man. That would be so... I mean, if we're talking about a brick 11, Karius lays down that keeper spot 100%. Marcos Alonso, left back. Right back, Brazil's Rafinha. Defenders, probably roll with Jones and Mustafi. Or probably David Luiz. No, actually, no. Yeah, no. David Luiz and Mustafi. No. Mustafi and Jones. So 4-3-3. So midfield. Oh my God, who do we even ride in midfield now? Yeah, I've got to think about that, man. I've got to think about that one. Bricks of the decade, man. Wow. When I talk about PSG in the sense, I'm talking about this iteration of when they brought in all the money. That's what I'm referring to, man. I don't know who you're talking about there, but that guy, that dude means nothing to me, bro. Alonso is trash, bro. I'm sorry, everybody. Alonso is screen trash, man. And the car. Oh no, wait. What would the end of the car ever do, man? Has Zad ever been in a UCL final? Well, Zad could very well lead Real Madrid to a UCL, but Zad has been in a European Cup final. Zad has been in a European Cup final, and that's just me keeping it real. That's just me keeping it real. And even more so, you see, Liverpool are yet to be as big a club as Chelsea, because Liverpool have never won the Premier League. Chelsea are the only team who have won the Premier League. They've won the Champions League. They've won the Europa League. They've won the FA Cup. So Chelsea are like the only team in England who won every single trophy. They've won every single trophy. You know, like, I mean, because see, United's Europa League doesn't really count. It doesn't really count. No, it doesn't really count because United's Europa League, they didn't win it the way that Chelsea won it. So it doesn't count. So if you think about it, you know, Chelsea has to be one of the biggest clubs in the world because they've won every club trophy. Club World Cup, Super Cup, they've won the Champions League, they've won the Europa League. Boom. So, you know, when we're now rating teams, man, don't do like that. So until Liverpool win the Europa League and the Champions League, Liverpool have to show respect to Chelsea. They have to show respect to Chelsea. You know, so Liverpool win because not only the Europa League, win the Europa League. Win the Europa League, man. That's the thing. Win the flipping Europa League, man. That's the key. That's the key thing, man. You know, and it's not done yet. You know, it's not done yet because I triple dare Liverpool to not win this title. I triple dare Liverpool to not win this flipping title, man. You know, I triple dare them not to win this title, man. So, you know, because so you're having it all fun now and everything, but the key thing is this. The key thing is this, man. And this is the most important thing. I think that when you look at the most iconic moment in Champions League history, it was Drogba's header in 2012. That was Drogba's equalizer was ranked top 5 most iconic moments in football. Because I think they said like the Maradona in 1986, Ronaldo also the Pele thing, the Zidane thing, and then Drogba's equalizer, man. So it's like, I mean, that's just me being real, man. That's just me being real. So, all right, did I miss something up, man? But I dare them though. All right, Super Chat says, sorry, bro, I missed Super Chat. So, name no. Does the Brick Academy improve players? Yes, it does. This thing, the Brick Academy is here for your improvements. So 100%, the Brick, if you go to the website, the aim of the Brick Academy, we're not here to chastise you. We are here to improve you. We are here to make you better. We are here to make you a proper serving member of the footballing community. So think of the Brick Academy as rehab. Just think of the Brick Academy as rehab. We are a rehabilitation society, man. And we are here and are aimed to make you better, man. So yeah, for the Brick Academy, it improves players, but unfortunately, it doesn't work on anyone because Karius is going to be there for the rest of his life. I dare Liverpool to not win this title because, keep it real, that trophy is theft. Uncle Mo won that trophy and you guys stole it from him. So basically, it's on loan. It's on loan. I dare Liverpool not to win this title. What's it? 8 points, 9 points? Oh, you've already won. I dare you not to win the because if Liverpool don't win this title, I'm inducting the flipping back. Like, it would be the biggest choke job in history. It would be the biggest choke job in history. If he allowed Leicester 6 to, oh my God, in heaven, I will rip, and guys, you know how bad I can. I will rip this apart, bro. So don't even care, man. Induct Messi for what, bro? No, come on, bro. That 2012 Chelsea win was huge, man. It was huge, man. That 2012 Chelsea win was huge. And of course, Josh, I'm not a troll. I'm not a troll, Josh. Josh, shout out to my partner member, Josh. I'm just a nice, lovely guy trying to live. Guys, I am flipping starving. So, what do we have? So, Saturday, open hangout. Saturday, the open hangout is on Saturday night. So, feel free to join in, get in there, get involved, get all that jazzed up. So, Saturday is the open hangouts. Sunday is the official hangout. So, on Saturday, Sunday, we will go. It's going to be all Champions League, baby. Champions League draw. And, of course, El Clasico preview. And, guys, on Monday. Woo! Chelsea, I mean, do you know what it means? You tried to put us back in the Europa League. How dare you? How dare you? One of the biggest clubs in the world, baby. European champions. The defending European champions couldn't be in the Monday draw. It's going to be the Monday draw, guys. It's going to be big, guys. I've got my meal. I've got my meal, baby. Jollof. I'm guys. It's going to be. That's like the Monday draw is going to be a celebration. So the key thing here is that I need you to all get meals. So Monday draw, I need you to get meals. Need to get a drink. We'll start early. And we feast before. So I want this to be celebratory. So I need wine. I need champagne. I need everything. And everybody must be allowed, must come in a celebratory mood. Okay. So if you have like a side chick or something, just kick your side chick out. I know, yes, hashtag me too. Yes, women, yes, so female lib, women's lib, all that crap. Monday we ride. Because Monday is a celebration. Monday is a celebration of life. It's a celebration of life, and it's a celebration of love, because it's Chelsea's return back to the big, because you see, Chelsea can't lose. And guys, that's my thing. I have so much faith in Semi's minimum, because Semi's okay. Let me this is the last thing that I'm out, because I'm actually starving. Semi's minimum is a movement. Semi's minimum is a movement of life, because I believe with every fiber of my being that something special will happen, because I had a vision. I said, what we should have say that? Because basically I was walking on Mount Kilimanjaro. I was saying, you know what? Should I carry on the football hut, or should I just become a monk? Because I was with the monks, and me and the monks were all chilling out and everything. And I was like, yo, how can we do it and everything? And the monk said, yo, HH, come. I said, what? Chill. This lead monk is at HH.com. He led me into this tunnel. Guys, it was crazy. And then I just saw all of these kinds of like things, ghosts coming up and down and everything. I was like, what the hell? And then literally I saw it was smoking. And I was like, whoa. And then I was all by myself in this cave. Then there's all of this smoke. Then I just heard voices. And I then was shivering. I was like sweating. I was like, then I saw like something silver. I was like, who's there? I was like, whoa, who's there? Voices. I was like, whoa. It's like, and then the smoke cleared, and then I saw the Champions League trophy. And literally like a tear went down my face. And then I was like, then I went to try and touch it. And then like this kind of like dragon came and like basically just sort of like whisked away. So then once the dragon whisked away, I then jumped onto the dragon. And then I was basically trying to chase after this trophy. I was like, no. Then I then jumped for the trophy, but I sort of missed. But the trophy was still there. Then I saw something blue. Then I had another tear on my eye. And I'm pretty, and this is, and I swear to you guys, I'm being real. Like, this was like a life-changing experience. And I saw Aspilicueta raising up the trophy. I fell to my knees and I literally tears were just running down my face uncontrollably. And then the monk came and held my shoulder. And I looked up at the monk and I said, and literally I was bawling, crying. I could hardly speak. I was like, what does this mean? And then the monk just said, Semi's minimum. And I was like, what do you mean? And that's all the monk said. So then once I said bye-bye to the monks and everything. Then once I just started, I started just to quote it. I said, what the hell? But that kept ringing in my head. It kept ringing in my head. And then I then went down to the village. And then I spoke to all of the villagers and everything. The villagers were welcoming me back. And then I spoke to the elder. And I told the elder that the lead monk just said semis minimum. And and the villager, she held my hand tightly. And she looked straight into my eye. And she said, the monk has never lied in over 400 years. So when you losers mock me for saying semis minimum, keep in mind a 400-year-old monk guaranteed that Chelsea would reach the semis. So now you know the story of what HH did and what he was told. I think you can all agree that, with all due respect to Liverpool, PSG, Juventus, and everything, destiny awaits. Because one thing you never do is ignore what a monk tells you on a mountain. Guys, I'm out. Peace out. I'll see you tomorrow on Saturday.